It is no secret. Say the world get an emergency. And this emergency, not the coronavirus. Just today, we land say Senegal and Tunisia and Africa don't add to the number of countries them we get them. Even the United States, the number of deaths them don't increase. Salon, we still not getting it. The government they playing part. We the people of Sierra Leone need for play we own parts them. Remember what's be happen the time of Ebola. We don't want to go through that same thing where we go through before. Because anyhow you put them, we healthcare system is not there. And it will be very devastating if something like this happen inside Salon. So today, with the help of our own sister, Isatu, it can help we for break down the precautionary measures them we needed for able for, I don't know if we go say whistle or suffocato or hido, any kind way, make we go help we say for citizens them of Sierra Leone. And without wasting any time, I bring with sister Isatu Kakay-Diallo. Yes, Isatu, welcome to Today on Health Talk.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Isatu. I hope everybody did do okay. I'm sure there's a lot of fear, anxiety to go around the globe. But I believe, say, if we take the necessary precautions, then we go able for, do well in this, scary moment when it comes to health that don't become pandemic. So, first, I guess, try for waiting the coronavirus. And then we don't get previous one, then we indifferent from then one that we don't get before. So this then specifically name as the novel coronavirus or COVID-19. So the novel meaning new, a new type of coronavirus, we be say they not ever seen before. So at the same, and this they find out about December of last year, 2019. So that then get the 19. And like I say, kind of the other coronaviruses then will then be done they circulate among we human beings then. And then one them before can cause mild sickness, we like say the common cold, just the common cold. Then according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, on February 11th, the World Health Organization decided to give the coronavirus a name called COVID-19. The CO, where they stand for corona, the VI in a virus, the D in a disease. And then, so, then one law no say, people that we get the COVID-19, they need for check them out. So evaluate them, but check them out and care for them differently than any one way it don't happen before. Not to like see the common cold no more or the flu or the one that will be don't happen before because this not a different strength. And so let's just go back, in terms of the common human coronavirus them. Then get different types then we be see or then they give the numbers that so 229E, NL63, OC43 and HK, which then they all get name, U1. So usually in Adani then can cause mild to moderate upper respiratory tract infections or illnesses like the common cold. Most people then can get infected with one or more of them viruses they are. So at some point in their lifetime, meaning they will probably go get them the common human coronavirus. Then one of them, one day I don't give the numbers them, but definitely it will not for confusion with the COVID-19 because not to the same. So for the other types, then maybe don't happen back in 2003, then called the first one SARS, meaning severe acute respiratory syndrome, when a viral respiratory illness was being caused by the coronavirus at the time. So they first identified it in Asia, February of 2003, and then, it caused a lot of sickness. Now people then, many people then die from this. But from 2004, they now see the virus again, that's SARS, been again. So they call it SARS-CoV. And then in the Middle East, but that this one have been 2012. Now Saudi Arabia, and then they find out, they get the Middle East respiratory syndrome, and then they call MAS. So now a respiratory illness, we say it be new at the time for people there, but then it spread from Saudi Arabia to other parts of the world. So we include the United States, and most people have been died from this illness, and the same symptoms, it presents similar symptoms, and we have fever, cough, shortness of breath, and then we have the same thing, then we this same COVID-19 they present with. And so how this virus is spread? First, we cannot say the virus is spread from person to person. Now, the mainly that way is so like somebody cough or sneeze, and then you come in contact with that sneeze or the cough, then droplets, within at the air.
I want only you and that quick. Where you say how it is spread, are we talking about this COVID-19 now, or you still talk about the previous one then?
So, whether not the previous one now, whether not COVID-19, the way it is spread any upper respiratory infection or virus, now through, coughing, like we cough at the air, if you not use proper precaution for cough or use your elbow or use a tissue, you will able to spread the virus where you get, where the other person not get at the time, right? So that make them, they encourage people that wear sick, to let them wear masks, so that they will prevent the spread of the germs. So this will be between about people that we get very close contact with, where they are within about 6 feet, where the person don't cough, the virus can circulate in the air. So, and also, if you inhale this, it go into your lungs, or it go inside your mouth or now your nose, now some of the ways, and then you will contract the virus. And so definitely, sometimes when the person don't cough, even if you not been there around the time when they cough, let's say the droplet don't put on either on a doorknob or a table, then you come, you touch down the, and then you touch your face, like your eye there, your nose or your mouth, wash your hand. Then you will come in contact with the virus. So now other ways than that, where you will become infected with the coronavirus, whether not this new one or not the previous one. But we stay on topic today with the COVID-19. So definitely then they discourage, and I will constantly go to talk about for now we avoid for say you come out you come, what now you don't touch so many things, you don't come in contact with other people, they don't shake people their hand, then you just try for touch your fridge or you touch things and you also say you regularly touch. And then it come in contact, with you, then definitely you try for you to transmit this virus. So I won't go into some of the symptoms or which we already don't talk about.
I want all you day before going to the symptom. Abdullah Bundo Conte now Facebook say it is spread through contact and airborne.
Correct. Okay. Airborne. So this is not a droplet, where if you say, if you go na the air, so definitely airborne, meaning where you inhale this, you get the virus through that way. So people them where they actually walk in a hospital, then get a special mask where then they wear. Why? Let's say this person in a hospital, they don't find out say they get coronavirus. If you can see the way they put and they dress, the way then they cover their shoes, their whole body. Now, a reason for that because they need for them like a negative pressure room where we say that virus droplet they kind of like filter them out. So that, go into the person, like let's say you're the teacher of the person, you go into the room, but you don't wear this N95, mask. We have really then get for specially fit testing. They have to do a fit test, not everybody to wear that. I make them they say that we're sick, we know to medical personnel, and they tell them to let them wear the surgical mask, right? Because the other not everybody will wear them. You therefore go through a testing phase. So definitely the person therefore they are like an airborne precaution. And then, if they not get like an airborne designated room at the hospital setting or at the quarantine area, then can find a microcon where we say they try to filter and so that this virus not will stay in one place and lab then become in contact with that.
Okay, so we they go now to the symptoms then,
yes. Yes, symptoms, where we say this now the common human coronavirus, just because the reason is Lord try to understand, see this now the flu season and people then can get just common cold or they can get the flu. And it mimic the symptoms then where they present with the COVID-19. So some people can before with the common human coronavirus then they present with like runny nose, sore throat, headache, fever, cough. Those are classic symptoms of the flu, right? So they might feel like they're sick, then they become very malaise, like, very tired, and because their body all they had. Sometimes, then they cause the lower respiratory, illnesses like, pneumonia, bronchitis. Also, people then will get underlying medical conditions then, like cardiac, like heart problem or lung problem, pulmonary disease, then they are at higher risk for contract this virus. And also people then will get weak immune system, infant people then, and also older people then they are at higher risk because they're not that, the immune system not that strong. So it put them at higher risk for this particular virus here. So for the COVID-19, with the three classic symptoms then, plus feeling very ill or sick, when are the shortness of breath, fever, cough, right? Sometimes along with other respiratory symptoms then we can present. But definitely, like I don't mention, diabetes, heart disease, any lung problem, HIV, AIDS, or immunocompromised, so many illnesses that can make people then become immunocompromised. So for those reasons, they are at higher risk for the COVID-19. So what people then also try to understand the symptoms can appear within 2 to 14 days after they become exposed. So if you become exposed to somebody who actually get this virus, so within 2 to 14 days, they begin to manifest their symptoms. They are the fever, the cough, the shortness of breath. So within, and then people that we don't travel, within the part, like they don't travel to China within the last 2 weeks, then can also develop this body. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, they recommend that when you begin to present the symptoms that so you don't travel out of the country to China or places that we say they don't identify, say, then get the coronavirus. You definitely want to call your doctor to let them know, see, this night happened, now this I go through right now. And that moment, what you to do, your way of really for help, for control this virus, now for that you make sure say the health authorities then know so they will quarantine you properly so that you know will spread the disease to either your loved ones, then your family or friends. Because this is a very important thing for all understand. Say if you sick, you deal with your spouse or you deal with your picking, then they don't know say, then for give you boundaries or space. Then they come close to you, they want to hug you, in touch and things like that. But you taking that step, making sure, say, you seek help when you need help is very important. And law also knows, say, where this virus does not take care of one right away, it cause complications. Complications like pneumonia. Pneumonia will be saying like a lung infection, right? So now you don't inhale this virus, it can multiply now your lung. So then it cause you for let you get fever because of infection. It cause for let you get difficulty in breathing, and then you feel very tired and weak. So within this time, the virus don't really progress. So it's very important to seek help, right away. Otherwise, it could be fatal. Some countries then where we already know, definitely we all know, say now this is not a pandemic. It don't affect China, Iran, Japan, Italy, Nigeria, within the West African nation, and I believe you mentioned Senegal and also Algeria, within the north. Tunisia. Okay, Tunisia. Sorry. So also, like there's a link which I would really suggest say that we share this link na the website so that this now like for a daily update on the coronavirus. So that if you log into the site, it'll give you all the countries then where listed say they don't get confirmed cases. Plus, people that within the quarantine at the same time when are suspected cases, or and also give you a number of people that will be say, the death amount, people that don't die from the virus, and which it will be very informative for people that this not every 24 hours, every day. So yesterday, while I've been checked, then we get about I'll go right into that slide. So yesterday, we checked now been 85,403 confirmed cases with 1,753 new cases, right? So today, I just logged into the site, I see 88,948 confirmed cases with 1,800, meaning 1,804 new cases. And then the death toll in China itself, now 2,915. So this not as of March 2nd, today, 10 a.m. It also show you the map for allocate all the areas then whether now Africa, Asia, the United States, so that you will see this, then you will know say this is not a serious matter. And this not something we will all for be vigilant over and then take the necessary precautions. So, and at the same time, you can go to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. So that statistics what I just gave now from the World Health Organization. So the Center for Disease Control and Prevention within the United States here. So then they update, then they always, then get a page where you go there, you ask about questions. These are things for us. Now for the layman, not for just the healthcare providers, now for everybody for use. Where you need information, you can go there and then, you can educate your loved ones and your friends then and people that are around you. But we today in Sarah Network, we really want listeners there and the people that all we put in our salon and all we put in, around the world, wherever they are. We really, pray we all want for let them stay healthy. But then, also like yesterday, this was 2 days ago, we don't get one death in the United States. And also today, we don't get a new case in New York City, where we say the next suspected person in New York City is his spouse. So this person traveled from Iran, to the United States, not New York, but New Yorkers then, stay strong because then why ensure say then we will put this under control. if people we don't kind of New York, we say New York now a very big city, it's very populated, so definitely this is not like a scary moment for many of us, but we want to stay strong. We want to take the necessary precautions then in how we will prevent the virus. So as we don't mention, protect yourself from, people that will sick. If you don't say you're sick, stay home, not go to work, not go in public areas. Then we say you go spread the virus. If you cough, you want to cover your mouth, your nose, and sneeze, anything like that. And also you want clean any areas where you always use, like, because you did in contact with that area, they make sure they disinfect these areas. And also avoid for touch your eyes, your nose, and your mouth, especially when wash your hands, right? And also make sure you do wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. So we don't review the different steps then for wash hand. We say you first, you try for wet your hand first, and then, they apply the soap, and then you rub between the fingers, and then, underneath the nails. And when you don't do that, you rinse your hand for at least another 10 seconds, and then you make sure you use paper towel, you dry your hand, and make sure you don't use that same hand that you lock the pump or the tap water. If you do that, then you don't contaminate your hand back. And because remember, if you don't touch the mouth, if you don't touch the tap, so that virus or that germs or whatever in your hand, you still don't contaminate hand back. So at the same time, I want to let people know at this point, they're not getting no treatment yet. They're not getting no vaccine. Then we'll be able to give you antiviral medication, then treat your symptoms and we they present with, so let's say if you get fever, then give you medication for control the fever. If you then feel say you dehydrated, then give you enough fluids, for make sure say, and you also, if you're in the house, you begin to present, definitely hydrate yourself, drink enough water. Sometimes they give you steroid, medication then, if like, let's say, there's inflammation in the lungs because they worry about the pneumonia, then we'll give you that. And sometimes they will give you course of antibiotics, but the actual treatment for this virus, at this point, now symptomatic control, and then they do for people at this time. Universal precaution is very important. Make sure if you use tissue for blow your nose or cough, you discard of this tissue or item we use. That's why I would discourage handkerchief. Because we wouldn't buy handkerchief, then fix them for user and wash and use again. So definitely use a disposable one, like discard of it, and definitely seek medical attention as soon as you don't present with them symptoms. Yeah, so but make hand washing like saying a healthy habit, and definitely clean hands. They save lives. It's very important that we all know this, and when we talk to Sierra Leoneans, then within the diaspora, around the globe, and also now we native country Sierra Leone, they really don't want this virus anywhere near we sympathize with the one that we don't go through and right now, but we cannot afford this. We not able to afford this. We not get our money. They will not get our economy. We not get the facility, the necessary things, and we don't go through with moments then. So I believe this trip we therefore put a stop to it by making sure we educate with family members, then we educate everyone with around we. So waiting you don't hear it today. If the other person not being listening, that your responsibility for make sure say you tell the other person about it.
How effective is the mask way people in Kenya?
The mask is effective because it is it prevent the circulation of the virus, right? It's very effective for the people that are sick. Because really, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention not say because you're not sick, so you for wear the mask. They're not recommending it. But the person who is sick, if in wear the mask, it contain the virus, right? And the person who take care of the sick person wear the mask, it also try for prevent getting in contact with the virus and also because from one patient you get to go to the next patient. So we definitely want to make sure, see, you the healthcare provider, or they take all the necessary precautions and for make sure, see, take this virus from that room, outside and they quarantine the patient, or outside and they isolate the patient into the next patient in room. Because the next patient is not on any observation or any isolation. So your job and your job now for make sure, see, you try to keep it within that small distance there so that it not will explode from one place to the other. When I mean explode, I mean in spread. Okay? But like, let's say this one, because people then came there outside, maybe they're not in contact with water or soap for wash the hand. Then can use the alcohol-based hand sanitizer. We will really try for help, control this virus. But when you reach now, the moment you get in touch with water and soap, definitely wash your hand.
We'll get to Kalon, they talk, say one common thing we can do in a salon. Now people them where they sneeze now they hand them. You go sneeze the hand and you go shake pulse in your hand. He said, and they come on. Instead of people them for sneeze na the elbow, cough na your elbow, or do these things them way can come on your face and your elbow, rather na the hand and then don't use for the puts na the face, and then it is easy for spread things then like that. I think now one part the basic thing that we don't even talk here before, and we want for reiterate and today again about that washing of hands and this sneezing and coughing. Now we hand them instead of we elbow.
Yes, definitely, universal precaution, is very important. Hand washing are the single most effective way to prevent the spread of germs or infection, and also they keep you healthy, they keep your community healthy, they keep your family then healthy. It will really help to fight this deadly disease where we say don't take tolls, people in lives there, it's very sad to see, where people and they die from something where we say we can able to contain them. Just if like the health officers there or the government be listening to that doctor, we come up with this, we identify this, and no say, okay, this man don't happen. Let's educate the general public. Let's tell them, say, this man they go on in the country right now, so that people become aware of how they will protect themselves. Then they don't make this whole thing maybe just an epidemic rather than a pandemic, right? So definitely make sure so when you cough, you want to use your elbow, or you use a tissue. We use a tissue, you want to discard that tissue properly, not just throw it anywhere no more, because remember, we don't talk, say, it's not airborne. So if you just left her like that, it float in the air, and somebody will come in contact with her, and so the virus will multiply.
Okay, I want to make you go salon quick. The last one we me see, na airport. When you reach na the domot, then they tell you, say, na that main entrance. Then they tell you, say, let all mankind on the motor car, make them go wash their hands them. Because you be just to talk about hand washing. When you don't wash your hand on, there's nothing to dry your hand. Nothing other than another give you tissue, no nothing. So just buckets na end of the day, where you press the tap, they run small, you wash your hand, and then you come back inside the motor car where you be sit down. With the explanation where you don't get now, touching and all these things, the same handbag where you take, now you take out, open the motor car and the motor back, inside back. Is there any difference like you wash your hand?
So that's definitely not the right way for letting prevent, this virus from transmitting, and for ensure see they get, tissues then, we put them with dry their hand, or then automated vent then we put them use for dry their hand. But at the same time, let's say then dry their hand, they not get other means for get into the car, then still they use their hand again for open the car or open the remote, then don't contaminate the hands again. So then definitely they need to do much in terms of that area. They student, I think this is not something we need for make sure say they are aware, say that's not something we're missing. If it's missing, it needs to be there.
So if you advise them, what do you advise them? Because this one where they talk, this is from the main entrance. You know that entrance where they come at the main road. outside them police checkpoints, and then I right there, that then they say everybody for can on the car, then get a bucket where they go wash your hand. But nothing only day for dry your hand. You they come back, you can open the motor car in the motor back, then can inside with even the wet hand. I be they see even some people then and then close them back and then they whip their hand back. So what's the difference? It's like it's just a show for say you wash your hand, but there is nothing being done.
No, nothing done. Definitely, we need for make law. We government know this. Say, or this not the way to go. The health administration for no say if for make sure so we didn't say hand washing, not so just for the water move. Now for also make sure you dry. When you don't dry, you make sure say you not go touch the same dirty place where you been left. So then for make sure say them get disposable tissues there. This might cost the government just a little bit of money. Same goes for, let's say, because I don't worry about, hand sanitizer if you can afford it. The people don't need to afford them. If you go to a public place, where you say people in the offices then actually need to implement this strategy for make sure they then get them Purell hand sanitizer then at the office, like people then they go in and out of the office, meaning like the sitting area, so that then we'll apply these then for let them clean their hands. Just like we go in inside the hospital, this thing at every entry point, hand sanitizer day. Why? They want to make sure see where you go inside, you clean your hand. They want to make sure so where you go, you clean your hand. The reason for that, so that, if you didn't pick up something, let you not bring her in, let you not take them out. That's not public health. Public health and preventing the public from getting sick from one thing that would have been controlled.
Somebody they say forget a Lysol. Waiting now you thought about that.
Forget
he say a Lysol. He say forget a Lysol can. He say he say easy for kill virus.
Yes, it kill from within the marketing person we write it. They kill about 99.9% of germs. So definitely using Lysol. Then get different one that we be saying like Clorox wipes. Then get other one that we be saying germicidal. We they use in a hospital for kill different germs. Maybe say if you really read the label behind it, it even kill that HIV virus. Hepatitis virus. It is, down in that one that we would use in our hospital. But I'm sure the Lysol is also effective than where you say use anything to clean the area.
Abdullah again the talk say he say alcohol go help for disinfect the hand them. He say like locally produced alcohol. What you thought about that?
Definitely the 70% alcohol, you can use that for clean the area, because if you can recall whether the hand sanitizer or some of the things that we use for clean area get alcohol, get some percentage of alcohol in it. So let me just say the alcohol-based hand sanitizer. So it is effective. These are effective things for make sure we disinfect the area, and then make sure we stay protected.
Disinfect and stay protected. We go round and round and round before they let you go. We just want to make you outline for we again these common measures them. It's supposed to be one of the things that we're used to. But unfortunately, we come out, we're not used to them. We, again, another hand washing, again, now, we sneeze, we cough and all them things then they. But if you feel one kind way, for item na us, for go to the proper side, make them go check you, find one, what's in you go on left with we?
If you begin to feel any of the symptoms there, the fever and the cough, the shortness of breath, feeling like say you're sick, you don't either travel or you don't come in contact with somebody with travel. Make sure say you cover your cough or you get a mass recover, you seek medical help right away. The longer you wait, the deadlier the problem they become, and then it will be so late that they're not going to take care of you again. So you make sure say the wasi, and you make sure say you avoid people that way sick. You make sure say you avoid for touch your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. We'll talk about this so that people don't know. Sometimes then they forget. Say, I'm not being wasi, and then you touch your eye because maybe you feel something at your eye. Then you try for rub your eye, Or if you don't blow your nose, then wash your hand, or you touch your mouth and things like that. Or you take and say, are they outside? I not get water, I'm not wash my hand. So, I just eat, or I just put my hand on my mouth. Then they in something where they say, now the time and the way for baby, now you purse or now you bag or whatever you use for go out, you get like this small hand sanitizer bottle with you. This, it will help. And then also the reason why they say if you sick, like stay home, like not go to a public area. If you say this gathering, it contain more than 10, 20 or even 100 people there, and you say you're sick, you don't need for go, they like begin to cough around people then, knowing that you're sick. So if you do that, the virus they go to the air, people in the inhaler, they will get many cases then hospital way sick with whether whether not the COVID-19 now, but whether not a different form of virus. So people need to understand this. Whether this time where they deal with COVID-19 or after COVID-19, them precautionary measures they are so. The Center for Disease Control, they always recommend, say, if you take preventative actions then to help prevent the spread of any respiratory disease. Okay. So, and Lord just know, say, like they say, where you go to the website, then, like if whatever you want, they say, what should you know about the COVID-19? Within the situation of this, within the information we are available to you. We can to travel, we can to the number of cases and we don't confirm, the number of people that we don't die from the virus, and things like that. And then in terms of travel advisory levels, then get level 1 where they say exercise, that means level 1 now for exercise normal precautions then. Level 2 now for exercise increased caution. Level 3 now for consider travel, reconsider travel, and then level 4 definitely then they tell you see like travel now that area day. So this you can find on the travel, your state website or whether not the WHO or not the CDC for let you get this information. Yeah.
All right, we want to tell you plenty thank you for your time. You don't able to give it today. We can open the phone line now. We go join you back later. If any concerns then come up where you feel say you go on for correct or you go on for add to it you don't say, we will bring you come back later. But for right now, we want to tell you plenty thank you for your time where you don't give it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Isatu. Yes, that's now we Sister Isatu not able for help with for break down this coronavirus. Then say if then say na Bilolo or Akondo on a waiting. They say if Dandy be don't scared you before, you not go wait till you see the snake home. So because of waiting, we be don't go through now the hands of Ebola, the carelessness of all the parties involved, including we Sierra Leoneans, including authorities. And nothing say we want to make that same mistake then I. If we begin for drag foot till something else happened, this particular time, donation not get for Kamu. Donation not get for Kam, like say Nabida, mudslide or that Ebola. Because right now, the world all man they fight for himself. By this particular one. So now I make we self for tie we own oja tight for make it not happen inside salon. Because we get that habit way as something happen, we begin call for donor help. The donor self right now, he need able to donate. Because waiting do, in self they take measures them. Wait for make that thing not happen in a young country. And we find out say the last time China began a lot during Ebola. I tell na China and I did it in there. So the Chinese they not get for can donate. Then one the way begin ambulance, not get for count ambulance. Then one the way give they not get for counter. We then at the diaspora self. The country where you dey right now, then self they try for take measures them for make this thing not spread. So what are we doing? What do we do? We just want to relax. Say in case it happen now, donors then go come, envelope then go come. Not to this one, no. Not to this one. Now I make even on Saturday, I talked the same thing about that airport one. Where me see. Where everybody they condom, but the driver, not the condom. And apart from that, you don't wash your hand on, nothing not there for dry your hand. Nothing not there for dry your hand. I say they take the wet hand. I saw some people, then they whip their hand and then close, and then to go sit. And then they whip their hand back. So why you even wash their hand? But the police then where did they? Then just the tower. All man cannot wash your hand. But we don't wash your hand on. What's next? I think I will try to get the aviation director again. Now the program, make we can talk small. Because if you look on that part today, and also the borders them. Waiting, yes, they don't tell you say, then don't put things them in place and all that thing then they. But me na Saloma, you na Saloma, we sabi we safe. We know they take things serious till it hit. And I dey repeat am back. This particular term is different. This particular one is different, no? All man for himself, God for we all. So if person the above say, in case thing go south, donation go come, no to now. Who say you for say, then they help people. We all man the fight for himself. So why me and you as Sierra Leoneans them no go take precautionary measures for make it not happen inside our country? And again, the offices them na salon. Just like how we don't talk. For sanitize we hand them. Then do multi handle them. We know the little dirty tricks of we Sierra Leoneans them. We will not sabi, who side for cough, who side for sneeze, that we hand put our right now we face. In the office them, that hand alcohol-based hand sanitizer. This now we self get for help we self. Now we self get for help we self. On this particular one. That one way some people they say, oh, now for pray. Yes, now for pray. But measures then the way you for take too. Measures then you have a responsibility. Pray fine, but my dear, you get responsibility back. If they say no do this, no go do them, you say they pray. Because I'm afraid it's like it go come to a time where the world go say just no, let all man team up side. Leone man just do side the first bar for a while. Not today we self go can to yun. We ebi say we not able to feed we self inside we country. We depend on things them from China, from Brazil and all those places like rice and all those things. Eh? You don't think so? But today not today I do wango. We just hope and pray. Say you know reach that side. Say me then say the old man tap side. The old man tap. Or the rest way they come out China and not come out again. Now we rest don't turn all that thing as alone. Not to wahala. Make I just open the line for a short while. Maybe you get something for add to waiting with sister, don't say. I open the phone line for a short while. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I name Umu Triple A. How the body you don't taste small.
Yes.
From Columbus. Yeah, I just want to tell with sister, thank you. I actually come in almost not the middle, so I don't get everything, but you know, I get most of the last part of what they say. What I want to add is, you know, that we job this past Friday, they actually send email to everybody for say any non-essential travel. People then for cancel that and you know and be careful. And the other thing that they just show how this is really serious because that we the work cannot call the name for me own, you know. But if you see them begin to with that kind of thing, they think you always work directly with the government. And one day that for we where they are, you know, at least Leoneans them. You know, there's for Boku people them who they plan like April, Easter for go, you know, I'm not a try for scared anybody, but if finally we the member, if we get for rearrange then travel them because one Ghanaian lady will not in at the same section, but it go in mama get accident, so it didn't go to Ghana. It spent like 2 weeks. Mama come back. It not sick. In other cold, nothing. But then say let's stay home for work because for they removed and from home, which we get the opportunity for do that day. So for the next 14 days. So which means they don't this foresee waiting they happen in America. Then also for Sierra Leone, I think we are individually, but fake news they go so much, so let we not confuse with people then. But I think individually, like me personally, I call I'm a village and the people then we are getting a Freetown and all over. I explain to them, me not a medical person, but I get a little idea of what they read, where they go on. You know, I tell them just that we all been they do Ebola time for take precaution. I think we all individually for call people then tell them that one day. You know, like Nami village, it's not easy for just talk to people then directly. But luckily, one teacher we get phone, we get WhatsApp. So I explained to them, you know, they say, you know, it could pass the word around for letting the wash their hand and even when the stranger come, just like what they be do for Ebola, sort of, you know. And then another thing where I want to add. Most people then when they can sick, like when they take certain medication then, you know, like the medical people they are among, we then go come back and elaborate on that more. But then kind of people then also for be careful because most of the sickness like rheumatoid arthritis, you know, other different sickness, then they take medication then when they compromise your immune system. So people then like that they at higher risks for catch anything like flu where they come or then kind of thing. So people then for also be careful. If you know say you they then kind of medication, then they compromise your immune system. Now that one they may want to add.
All right. Thank you very much, Umo. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Leone from Australia.
You get the platform, sir.
And especially with equity, you don't like, I just meet the end partner with say 5 minutes, but I know say they talk about the coronavirus and the danger way and the world threat way it on the thing to impose. And we as a country therefore take matters serious, as the whole world also they take matters serious. Because the disease also that both an epidemic and also a pandemic. And the epidemic now we a disease concentrate in a certain area. But when it's scatter worldwide, it becomes a pandemic. That's become a world problem. Becomes everyone's responsibility for make sure like how you do your program on public education. I believe public education to any health issue is the key. How much we will spread the information and enlighten the general public about precautions, signs and symptoms of the disease where you face them kind of threats in day. And yesterday I been watching a program in Australia here, when I specifically for the coronavirus. And an expert say some person can carry the virus, they saw any signs of symptoms. Now they want the Australian GPs them or doctors them, make sure say, even if somebody knows so signs and symptoms of the disease in common an area when a high risk area who said the disease don't spread, make them do blood tests. Because the disease also not going to detect and through a thermometer for check the person temperature or the general signs of fatigue or respiratory problem or the person they face. So in this case, we as Sierra Leoneans for take the highest precaution in as much as the disease not get a vaccine yet. Then predict even if there is going to be an effective vaccine will combat the virus, it's going to be between 12 months to 18 months. And imagine how many people is going to die if that not find that kind of vaccine. Even that it will be on trial because it's like an emergency situation. Nobody predicts it. A virus of this nature will come up in this kind of way and how fast it will spread. And we pray God no more, especially Africa, where we not prepare, we not get the readiness, we not get the kind of equipped mechanism, health system. We will make a robust action for actually even for all the possible like victim where don't become affected by the disease for sustaining life for a couple of times even before they die. So imagine if this kind of disease go to Africa, more especially Sierra Leone, where we get a very broken health system, where we don't get equipment, we don't get medicine, and we don't get doctors that will specialize in this disease. How we go there? So the highest precaution, like what you want to do, so a wonderful job. As on public education is the key. People have to make sure say their hand wash techniques them thorough in the country. Make sure say people that take precaution, especially people who they travel international businesses, who they go holidays, for take caution of the routes they will even they take. If you don't say a certain plane, they go on a certain route when a high risk area, who say the disease they take a divert route, go to a low risk area country, say the disease not to spread before you go salon. Thank you very much. Thanks for the wonderful job.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yes, are you there live, sir?
All right, sir. Well, beyond contribution, I tell us to thank you because one, I think the department the work, infectious disease and so on. Myself, my own small knowledge I get, even though na old time knowledge, but I always notice that I read actually and I always walk around. But waiting on me for add up to them because people they ask about that alcohol more wouldn't they talk about first. In a salon, we try for base this now because in a local area, we talk of we own area in a salon. Sorry, looking at the alcohol where they talk say therefore use, okay, in some way it's useful. But what is I get for remember, like I used to say now between 60 to 70% of the alcohol in percentage of any hand sanitizer they get for use. If then they use them, then they ban them naturally and looks in that percentage day. That alcohol day, not to actually the same alcohol where you drink for Jack. They get a similar formula. The formula where the one where then the process for let you go drink, in now just if the chemist will go about go explain and small. And like when they say OH, now the elements that depend on OH, then are oxygen and hydrogen, but the oxygen they bien. In other words, they did the other way backward. But in now where then they use actually for the processing of the hand sanitizer, yeah, now like the first stage of the alcohol processing, where it still gets an isopropyl, that's some kind of toxic, it looks strong, a lot of put that way for the common man. But in chemistry, they call it isopropyl, where they put R before the OH ion. So when they put that R, for sure, say this alcohol, for drink more. If you drink it will check you, but it will cause serious problem than the normal alcohol. So another United States not use alcohol for whip the hand, but it not go fine. And because of man, when they don't begin say, oh well, alcohol depend this, it will kill germs. Believe you me, you will see people in back will begin say, well, the hand sanitizer, it gets alcohol. He said, well, I will begin to drink them. You see how much I'm at salon now. So now what I for that I follow, let's try clear the idea. See that alcohol way then they sell, it clean your hand, but you not get the percentage of the alcohol way they don't put. Because that one way they put for kill the germs, it gets 60 to 70% in an isopropyl. That it gets other chemical the way for put that your body self inhale them. You can only use on outside surfaces. So that's now one thing I want for just like clear that side for alcohol. It will work for the immediate effect, but it not go kill the germs like how that one way they don't process will get the stronger percentage of the germ killer. Then one thing. And instead of when you use them, for use them when you hand they don't dirty, like filter don't go work so that filter will don't clean, they get small oil. It not go use for use that sanitizer. If because one enhance the soil. Now the one way visible no more, nothing where you not see, like your hand you see and say clean with the visible hands, but they see what's in there beyond them, the germs that because you not get microscope. So now that stage J then they advise you for use that sanitizer. And when they use them back, at the same steps where Isatu been talking on Saturday, those 7 steps what they bring up. Not to stages there. I been just get a slip of tongue. But now the steps then. Now 7 in all, but the actual steps then are 6. When you open the water, you soak your hand, you take the soap. But the funny thing again, we are not you said me ask that question. Some soap go there, you get for wash and back. Because some man they like I talk some man they don't go play with dirty. You can't take that soap there. You say you need to go wash your hand for that soap there. So at times again, because now lump soap you use, you get for rinse and small, then you start those stages for get the leather in your hand, you rub the 2 hands harder front with that leather there, then you palm, you put them behind your other hand in back. You palm behind the other hand in back between the fingers, you rub them to and fro, say the palm they touch the back of the other hand, to and fro, one quick. Then the other one again to the other hand, to and fro. If you feel said you palm, and that's how you thumb the inside your hand in the church, because the area is okay, always left. Then you turn your hand there now, face to face, one at the palm, they hold you finger them, like a way you hold claw, like way therefore, when they make tug of war, let's draw so. You rub the back, fine. Then you hold your thumb one, you hold around, so you rub and back hard, quick, rub and back. Then you take now, you hold on like together, like fingers all together. Then you rub them over your other palm, fine, hard one. Then you rub the other hand again to the other palm, hard one. Then finally you rinse your hand. But that wet hand will not day. Now assume say paper day. You never know. You go give paper them and then go bring. For rub your hand back, like when you rub and back, or like when they whip your hand. Why? They do them, especially if the water warm small. In the body, like when they say it bruise. So man in skin, because of you don't use that soap, the soap na alkaline, we get caustic soda, because now soda then they use for making caustic soda with palmite. So that one day, so man in skin is sensitive. You don't get for damp your hand with that drying agent, it's not towel of just dampment for avoid what they call abrasion of your skin or shearing in we own language and medical term. But that's not one thing. But the water, because of Sierra Leone, we know we get that type water, we pump warm, water the cold, we go beer. But it actually finally it be at 37 degrees at the body temperature if warm when make the washing it complete. But if you're not there, what thing they will use them? Because there is no way we'll go even. And even that tap, The tap that they talk about, the tap, and a tap when you elbow. You say don't see them, so we just move your elbow, you cross and at it cross so but then now toilet them. But we're not going to get them. So now for that, instead they recommend say if you get a small tissue, one a disposable one, we use it now for lock that tap day, then you treat that towel day, you take smaller paper back, you damp your hand, then you go, your hand and don't dry. If you get cream, the cream back in day, when a hand for rub them. Why not for that share it? Because you skin it, don't expose a little bit. Then it will just be fine. But the cream is not important. The only important if you want to become maybe the 6 steps, then one can always say the steps, then I don't think they are that 7th one. That's how you open the pump, you wet them, then you leather, you wash them fine. Then at the area number one for let people and go understand in terms of the cleanliness. In terms of Sierra Leone now, when you look at how then we're able to handle this, we think as he say back, we inside the die for emphasize. Now people are more way vulnerable, before the way susceptible, who get underlying diseases them. You see, not for say really that everybody has a kid, you know, the virus will be inside you, you will be a carrier, you will be positive, but for you will sick, the sickness and now severely, one of the final one who can make people and die. Who they really make them die in a way they can't go in the liver. I mean, so the kidney, with the kidney. So when the kidney it fail now, the kidney not go able for clean anything again. All the germs they all they eat, the food and get poisoned. When they change some certain food, especially we like out the protein of fish, the kidney, and they go change them. That one day they make you wet. Now, for some man say I eat boku beef, all net at the wet because the beef it get protein. When they broke the protein down. Now the kidney they able for exchange them to what they call amino acid, but now like something useful for your body. So the byproduct, now that urea, uric acid different. The urine will pull, now the byproduct. But if the kidney fail, so what before we're able to pull all that in there, it begin to accumulate in your body, and the liver back now so they get problem. So now for that, go find way person who don't get other sick. He get this sick here, then they not treat them. But waiting, we don't know how then they treat them. You know, they well 100% now experimental because they not get a permanent sickness. Now they have malaria, old treatment and things that they use for now. Most people can just improvise. And then they use some other steroids, them some other viral medicine they wouldn't be there just for combat the sickness. But then can address the fever first. And then they monitor your oxygen level. If your oxygen level they drop because now your lungs them they affect. You're not able to inhale the oxygen. The lungs are not able to absorb them for they go now your blood. And when they go there, that oxygen they go make the blood they get power. It is red. So when you're not red for power, that energy they become weak. So now for that the oxygen level then they monitor them. Then they give more oxygen if the level is below 90, 70, they count down, what they call saturation of the oxygen. So then for the increase in oxygen level, then they maintain the temperature. Then they give fluids if there is a need for them give fluids. That's not the way at least then they manage them for now. But now that hygiene for now, salon get for just no. But again, let's not forget, because now the coronavirus is just the far. If they come, it go, if they come, it go. You know, if we live in a high temperature area, that back, they don't talk them. All the people who don't pass, now they come up with, they just get on and they go. But in terms of temperature, not like the Ebola, because the Ebola in the bloodstream and other areas, they damage the all. They make any sideway blood vessel inside your body, they break them. So blood they begin to come on like your nose. But this way now, in just they suppress your lungs, they transfer go na your kidney, transfer other side. But that one where they see them discover and back, I want them let them know say, let them try back for the sensitized people about them. Because in days I salon, tomorrow person go eat that food with the bats they don't bet. So then try to find a way. The people that want to kill the bats, then they say no, the bats then they help for do pollination. Then they help for kill back the pest. But if the bats they help for kill the pest, tomorrow them bats then they can boku na Sierra Leone. Then instead of them kill the pest, then the bats then begin to kill the people there. So the people that were able to kill the pest, let them preserve them in any way. Let them try find any specialist who are other outside area, who are pesticide. where they able to know how they go control the other pest what the bats they eat. Then go control them. Then they try to get rid of the bats because then they preserve the bats because they see the bats that they help for kill other pests. Now the reason that one day because Injala don't do everything, but it's true on one side the bats that they kill pests. But if the bats that they kill pests, tomorrow them bats that they say would they think about corona can't pass it, but they don't forget about that. Then waiting on the when there's a time bomb, it can explode. Boom. Then the bats then are beginning to kill people then. So they have to find an option. Whether they kill the bats, or they not kill the human being, or they leave the bats to kill the pest, and then tomorrow the same bats they still get the virus, they pass and give make and because they see they get similarity to virus. So that's not a new addition to that one thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
God bless.
Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get a platform.
All I have to say is the government of Sierra Leone for sensitize, inform the public in any kind of way. Let people that inform them through radio, TV program, let it tell them how that thing they work, how it's dangerous, so people are going to take caution. Because we get young people there now, where they go to school, they left for spend some money, get some things there, like the sanitizers, paper towel, as we mentioned earlier on, say, now the airport said entrance, where you watch here, get something for YPN with all them things in there. Government level make a mention where we say that they put them thing and they put them at the public side, hospital, school. We say people that interact, where you wash your hand or you wipe your hand with the paper towel, the disposal, or the sanitizer. People that like over here in America, when you open TV, you open your phone, or you see that they talk about it. They inform the public, for let the public very careful. So people that they take measure, but the government, the back there, they try, not say they not they try, but they left for do more. They left for do more for they protect the public and, let them sensitize the people that let them know how that the thing that work, because no one go through that experience again when we don't get before, because that thing, although the thing is based on your immune system back, some people get strong immune system where they, fight them thing and they, but they still left for, protect the public because the school in there. Put the bucket there where they wash their hand, they wipe their hand, use the sanitizer where they're gonna go inside class, where they come out class, they teach the people, tell them, say, wanna go now house before you do anything, say, wash your hand and you wipe them, before you eat or before you do anything, because the big one that they would say, but if they pass the information they to the Peking then to the public, people that go cautious. All you take, what you make the awareness, you go in America, now way that they aware people, that they inform people that you open TV or you open your phone or you open radio, that they talk about it, So now say, some people the way pass near there, where you go in a public area, you go see they put sanitizers, they put things there where they protect the public, so that they make people that they're safe. They don't stop me, not travel, but I could just tell you, say, hey, no go this side, no go this place, no go this place, no go this place for your safety. If the government, they do that for the citizen of Sierra Leone, it will help. Now all it comes down to information. The more information you pass out to the public will take out with good faith and they will take precaution. But if they just talk maybe once in radio, there are Boku radio station there now, from Freetown to Upline, all over. Government level just sacrifice whatever form Let them talk about it. The health department, that they talk about it to the people. Go on TV, AYB, we got over 3 or 4 radio TV stations and now. Let them go to sensitize people. I believe that will help a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Well, Patrick, now we last caller for today. And I think we don't carry on little bit for sensitize ourselves and we were the salon, because as far as the United States right now, for the longest 6 deaths so far in Washington State. You see how the things they go. These are people or this na country where we know say they pantap healthcare, even though we get we own lab system there, but you know what I mean compared to Sierra Leone. So now I make we the hope and we the try for sensitize so that we no go reach that side way if it happen. Yes, we know say the Ministry of Health and Sanitation say they are on high alert. They're ready, everything they in place. Where if anything like that they self show face, then able tackle them one. But this is Sierra Leone. I make they try for encourage we Sierra Leoneans them. They really try for encourage we Sierra Leoneans them for hard hair, hand washing. The one is for yes, I think I go na this another hospital. They have the water, then get water and bowl for wash hand, but we don't wash the hand on. What happens after that? 9:00. Then get the water then for wash hand. I just the picture now. 1 or 2 places they will go where I see then water then they for wash hand. But how you go dry your hand, it's on you. Then they are on your own. The water and provide them for you. Like I said, just like waiting, we don't land this net. If you don't wash your hand under, you take your hand back, you whip and I close. Why you wash her? Why? We like for sneeze now, we hand them instead of we elbow, cough, put we hand on we face. All these little things. And we bad habits we will be don't grow up with. But since we don't learn, say, for we own better oneself, you know the help. I think saying that thing they will for try for avoid. For really try for avoid them. Now we go lock today on program. Each one teach one. Which you don't learn today, pass a mobile. Find out say today we not get a lot of because it's in not to politics. But you know say na the well body na make you there able for talk about politics, eh? Na the well body, because if the body not well, you know go that politics you want to talk about, you know go able, or that party you want fit for, you know go able. The world, everybody they fight for himself right now. So now we they encourage we self, the authorities concerned, make we all fight for we self and alone, make it not happen there. Because if it happen, we are on our own. Nobody can donate. So make we fight now self, make it not happen, self. Make it not happen. All man they try waiting and feel say go able make this thing not spread na den country. So make we self no left and so there. We able for then a WhatsApp group Encourage people for wash hand. Not for the go screenshot people in conversation or the polling and this and that. No. This not time for make we self take things serious. Time for make we self take things serious. So that we go save we own lives them. Encourage people for wash hand. Encourage people who are sick. Make it go na the right. Make we avoid them batmot them right now. Even though yes, we know, but make we avoid. Make we avoid them batmot it then right now for avoider. That's all we can do right now. Eh? We go there back tomorrow. But make we do the right things. So that salon go cover. We go able to stay that thing we corona come. It pass all time but not reach salon. Till we meet again tomorrow. Triple say tata.